And speaking of space, 27 years ago, history was made with the first black astronaut completing a spacewalk. And that NASA pioneer just so happens to have grown up here in our hometown of San Antonio.
Yeah, we wanted to highlight his story during Black History Month. Marvis joins us now to share the conversation with him, talk about the new mission he's on. Dr. Bernard Harris is something, isn't he, Marvin?
Yeah, Barry, this is someone I believe that you have spoken with before. This is a great moment in history to celebrate. A tie to San Antonio. Dr. Bernard Harris is a Sam Houston High School alum. He graduated in 1974. So we got a chance to talk to him recently about his historic space career and the work that he's doing to promote STEM education. So this is video of Dr. Harris back in February of 1995 when he became the first Black American to complete a spacewalk. So the spacewalk lasted 4 hours, 39 minutes. Can you imagine that amount of time in space? He tells us that he didn't even realize that he had made history until after everything was over. He found out from former President Bill Clinton when he started congratulating a number of the crew members on the flight.
You know, I'll tell you what I told President Clinton when he asked me how did it feel, and I said, Mr. President, thank you very much for this honor, and but I can tell you that I may be the first, but I will not be the last.
So Dr. Harris says that his interest in space got sparked as a kid. It evolved from his interest in science and science fiction.
When I saw Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin land on the moon, I was hooked. And I said, I want to follow in these guys' footsteps. And that actually is how, this notion in my head to become an astronaut began. And then at Sam Houston High School, I had to figure out, what field I would go into that would kind of lead me to NASA, and I chose medicine.
So speaking of education, Dr. Harris is now on a mission of a different kind. So he is working to promote equitable access to high quality STEM education. As a matter of fact, for the last 4 years, he's led the National Math and Science Initiative, and its purpose is to change the face of STEM.
Change at the pipeline level. Those communities, those people, particularly Black and Brown and indigenous populations who are taking STEM courses, who have access to STEM courses, and ultimately, as they matriculate through education and into jobs, they will also be in high-paying STEM jobs.
Dr. Harris says some of the ways that we can get the message out about the importance of STEM is by making sure that parents know about it, talking to legislators at the state and the federal level, and creating programs that offer more scholarships and more opportunity. By the way, our conversation with Dr. Harris not over yet. Coming up at 6:45, he's going to share a special message to the students at Sam Houston High School.
What a great story, Marvin. And I love that he shows it's never too early to start thinking about what you want to do for all the children who are watching. I mean, he knew exactly what he wanted since he was a kid, and he followed through, and look at him making history. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can think back when I was a kid, and I'm really aging myself now. I was watching Lost in Space. Danger, Will Robinson, danger! And I was very, very much interested in science fiction, and I wonder if somebody had just pushed me along if I could have been in his shoes.
Well, this guy has accomplished so much. It's amazing when you read his bio. He was already a physician. He's an actual doctor when he joined NASA, went to work with him.
That is so awesome.
Something else.
Yeah, we're
Thanks,
looking forward to part 2 at 6:45. Marvin, thank you.